Yeah, I'll react to that, sure.
Hi guys. Let's learn, shall we? Hope everyone's doing well. My name's Connor. If you're new, I like to learn things usually with you or with the help of you. Preemptive like, Premier History, do a subscribe, Royal Navy ranks in order. Let's do it. Ooh, I like this. Let's go, guys.
There are so many ranks in the British Royal Navy. For some people, what each rank means and the order in which they progress can be confusing. In this video, we look at a simple guide to the Royal Navy ranks in order.
I'm out of coffee. And I'm out of water.
Able rate. This is the first rank upon joining the Royal Navy and progressing through training. Once complete, an able rate will have the opportunity to choose a role within the Navy in which they will receive specific on-the-job training. There are numerous different areas to choose from, and the ability to progress to different roles within the Navy is always available.
So I'm assuming stuff like engineers and technicians, radar operators are different than this stuff, right? Like when it comes to the able rate and you being able to choose your different role, I'm assuming it's something to do with combat, right?
Ability to progress to different roles within the Navy is always available. This is an important time for them as they attempt to become accustomed to life in the Navy. Leading hand. This is a second most junior rank in the Royal Navy. A leading hand will be given extra responsibility and can oversee several junior sailors. Their focus will turn more towards a mentor role, which will also help them progress in their own careers. Petty officer. A petty officer will have more responsibility for specific sections of their chosen department. Their roles will move more into...
So the leading hand is...
so help them.
You know, the American office. Or to the British office. So these guys are like the workers in the office, and this guy's David Brent. Or, you know, this guy's Ricky Gervais. So he's not like corporate or anything, but he's in his branch with his workers, and he's the head of them. Is that a bad analogy?
Progress in their own careers.
Manager?
Petty officer. A petty officer will have more responsibility.
Okay, leading hand, able rate, leading hand.
For specific. A petty officer will have more responsibility for specific sections of their chosen department. Their roles will move more into the management side of the Navy to assist those junior to them. Chief Petty Officer. A Chief Petty...
Wait, so how is that much different than a leading hand?
Petty Officer. A petty officer will have more responsibility for specific sections of their chosen department. Their roles will move more into the management side of the Navy to assist those junior to them.
Can someone tell me how different that is than...
Chief Petty Officer.
Ooh, love the symbol.
A Chief Petty Officer will be given more authority in their job role. They are expected to possess skills and experience in which officers can utilize and fall back on where necessary.
Okay. Well, that would make sense. Leading hand and petty officer seem a bit redundant.
Warrant Officer 2.
Obviously, I'm wrong, but I would love it if you guys could let me know why. I know I'm pausing too much. I just really want to learn this stuff. You can go watch it yourself.
And fall back on where necessary. Warrant Officer 2. This rank was introduced in 2004, but phased out in 2014. It's due for a return as of April 2022, and the rank will allow the rank of Warrant Officer 1 to be something all rates should aspire to. Warrant Officer 2014. It's due for a return as of April 2022, and the rank will allow the rank of Warrant Officer 1 to be something all rates should aspire to.
Okay. I wonder why. I know it's a short video, and he's not going in depth. But I wonder why it was phased out and then phased back in.
Warrant Officer 1.
Now that is cool.
At the current moment, this is the highest ratings rank. A Warrant Officer 1 will have shown exemplary leadership abilities and be a link between officers and ratings. Midshipman. While in training at the Britannia Royal Naval College, all officers will hold the rank of midshipman. The training obtained at the college will form an important foundation for all officers in the Royal Navy. Sub-Lieutenant.
So this is the first rank where like you can't just like go in at the lowest like this is like the starting point for more like educated officers going into the army. This is like the first level.
All officers in the Royal Navy. Sub-Lieutenant. After a year as a midshipman, officer cadets are automatically promoted to a sub-lieutenant. Their training will continue into what it means to be an officer in the Royal Navy. Lieutenant. Entry.
I don't know if it's just British people. I've heard it. Why is this pronounced lieutenant? Lieutenant. Is lieutenant the American way of saying it?
Into this rank will usually Lieutenant. Entry into this rank will usually take around 30 months of service within an operational environment. Lieutenants will continue to develop their leadership skills and management over sailors junior to them. Lieutenant Commander. A lieutenant commander will usually lead a department or be an executive officer or commanding officer of smaller units. Commander.
I'm assuming this guy is like the head of the ship.
Commander is a highly respected rank. They will typically command a submarine or warship, as well as a squadron or a shore establishment. There are also opportunities for them to serve within the Ministry of Defence. Captain. A captain will usually take command of a large ship or potentially a more senior position on shore. They are experienced leaders and have years of experience taking command of large groups of sailors.
Okay, so the difference between commander and captain is commander can command an entire ship on its own, but when it comes to much larger ships or fleets of ships, that's where the captain is in charge.
Commodore.
Love that name. Commodore?
This is a 1-star naval officer rank. A Commodore will be the commanding officer of a large Royal Navy establishment. Rear Admiral. This is a 2-star naval officer rank. A Rear Admiral will have their own flag flying on a ship and have the responsibility of an entire capability within the Royal Navy. Vice Admiral. This is a 3-star naval officer rank. A Vice Admiral will
Is it going to be Admiral and then Grand Admiral?
typically be working at the level of government, helping to implement policy.
Okay, so he might not necessarily be on the ships.
Admiral. This is a 4-star naval officer rank. An admiral is the highest rank in the Royal Navy. An equivalent rank in the British Army would be a general. Admiral
I was going to say is Grand Admiral, but Admiral of the Fleet.
This is a 5-star naval officer rank. Since 1995, this rank has been for honorary use only, but is still recognized.
Honorary for what?
Perhaps you or a family member has served or is serving in the Royal Navy.
I have not.
Which rank do you think is the backbone of the Royal Navy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below.
So, of course, I don't know much at all. There's a great video, and I learned a lot about the ranks. Some stuff was confusing, but I would love to know some of the reasons why. More in-depth explanations of the roles and stuff. So what I think, with my professional opinion, what's the backbone of the Navy would be
Sub-lieutenant. A commander will usually lead a department. Officer cadets are all officers will hold the rank of midshipman. The training obtained at the college. While in training at the Britannia Royal Naval College, all officers 2022, 2014, all rates should aspire to. Warrant Officer 1. Ratings rank. A Warrant Officer 1 will have shown exemplary leadership abilities and be a link between officers and ratings. So will be given more authority in their job role. They are expected to possess skills and experience in which officers can utilize and fall back on when
probably this guy.
their roles will move more into the management side of the Navy to assist those junior to them. They will be given more authority in their job
Probably
role.
Chief Petty Officer. What do I know, though? Love you all. Hope you're all doing well. Would appreciate any comments down below, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. We'll keep on learning, or you can keep teaching me like you're so great in the comments. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.